Well, hey guys, it's another month, so that means a new Target Shop With Me skincare video. Today I'm going to head on in and I'm going to see if they got anything new in terms of sunscreen, sun care, summer skincare, anti-aging, all of those things. So if that sounds of interest to you, keep watching. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Andrea. I am a board certified dermatologist. I post a lot of skincare content here. Definitely subscribe. Hit the bell notification so you know when my videos go live. Attention everyone who has body odor. I love this product for an armpit wash. Lather it under the armpits while you're in the shower. Let it sit on the skin for a few minutes and then rinse it off. It cuts down on the bacteria that break down your sweat and lead to body odor. It's also great for acne breakouts on the body, like the back, the chest, the buttocks. More heat and humidity. If you go to the pool and you sit in a wet bathing suit for a while, or you sit in sweaty clothing, that can contribute to the breakdown of sweat by bacteria on the skin and aggravate acne, lead to breakouts. So that is a great product to use for that purpose. Pacifica has these Kind Tints, tinted serums, vegan collagen, hyaluronic acid. Those are both going to be humectants. And then the niacinamide and caffeine and vitamin C are antioxidants. They have a few shades. Quite a few, actually. Anyways, I wonder what this looks like on the skin. Obviously, it's not a sunscreen, but the iron oxides may offer some additional protection against visible light, which can contribute to hyperpigmentation. That, along with the niacinamide, the vitamin C, the caffeine, also can help in reducing hyperpigmentation. So it came out with a CC cream, broad spectrum SPF 17. This is a zinc oxide CC cream. Again, the iron oxides, they can offer that protection against the visible light. This does have fragrance, which can be irritating, but I wonder how that performs on the skin. Ew, they also have a BB cream. I, to this day, am never really clear on like BB versus CC. I know one's beauty balm and the other one's color correction, but honestly, a lot of times they seem to be the same type of thing. Anyways. Pacifica also has this acne spot treatment, 2% salicylic acid with niacinamide. Niacinamide is also good for acne-prone skin. Now, this one's got tea leaf extract that may have antioxidants in it, lavender flower, stem extract, parfum. The fragrance obviously can be irritating. And then Pacifica jumped on the bedtime, oh, they're calling it a bedtime lip treatment. I see what you're doing there, trying to distinguish yourself. To compete with Laneige. Everybody, like, I don't know, isn't it annoying how there's no creativity? Like, a brand like Laneige comes out with a product that's a hit that everybody loves, and then everyone and their mother has to copy it. It's just the way of the world. Fan of that Laneige product. If I look very casty white, it's because I'm trying a new sunscreen. It's Elta MD UV Sheer. I've been wearing it for over an hour now, and it has not dried down anymore. Less casty than this, FYI. Lashes, man, this is quite bougie. Now, with false eyelashes, they can, if you wear false eyelashes a lot, first of all, the glue, the cyanoacrylate glues, a lot of people develop an allergy to that and cause a lot of lid irritation. But they can obstruct kind of the outflow of conditioning factors from the lid glands onto the lashes. And they can lead to chronic dry eyes, and then they can make your underlying lashes brittle. So, like, if you wear false eyelashes, cool, but try and take a break from them from time to time. Obviously, don't sleep in them. I say obviously, but people do some interesting things. Here we have a wall of masks. A Strike Club. Why does this seem like a match? Okay, 1% salicylic acid. This is like a leave-on product. Kind of sounds like it. Oh, it has retinol in it too. Retinol hasn't really been studied for acne. Now, retinoids like tretinoin, adapalene, they have, but retinol may be helpful. Retinol palmitate is a retinol ester. Not quite the same as a retinol, but it does help stabilize the retinol. I don't know. This product from a brand I have never heard of seems like it might be legit. I love this one by Cetaphil. It's a leave-on salicylic acid. Great if you have acne-prone skin that's very sensitive, or if you have hyperpigmentation that you're aiming to improve the appearance of. It's very good. I keep seeing all over TikTok people making up these weird schedules of skincare routine orientation in terms of the week, like every third day you use an exfoliant, and those kind of arbitrary rules just ignore, because first of all, the frequency with which you exfoliate, it really depends on your skin type. Not everyone needs to be exfoliating. It can be very drying and irritating because, newsflash, your skin naturally exfoliates itself, and a basic skincare routine of cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen supports that. But second of all, or third of all, I lost count, it really depends on the product as a whole in terms of the frequency with which you can use it. So for example, like this Stubborn Texture daily cleanser, salicylic acid, that's an exfoliant. It also has glycolic acid, polyhydroxy acids. You can use this every day. Like, you don't need to be thinking about incorporating this every third day. That doesn't make sense. Likewise, the mattifying acne moisturizer, this is meant to be used daily. So those rules that people make up on the internet, just ignore them because it can be very confusing. And 9 times out of 10, when people are coming up with rules about skincare, they oftentimes later on will have something to sell you related to these rules, so be aware of that. Same holds true with anything on the internet. If you see like an influencer or someone making up a bunch of rules, whether it be fitness, nutrition, eating, fashion, 9 times out of 10, eventually they're going to monetize that rule, so be aware of that. But skin care is very individualized. And what's aggravating for one person's skin or appropriate for one person's skin, it's going to be the complete opposite for someone else. So rules are not the case when it comes to skincare, except we all need to be protecting our skin from the sun, and we should not be picking our skin. Definitely cause problems for most people. Cetaphil came out, they just rebranded Restoraderm. These are great products, by the way, if you have eczema prone skin. Still going strong, despite the FDA warning. Yeah, it's still here. The over-the-counter hydroquinone with a little octinoxate for UVB protection. I see you, Ambi, holding strong. Down, they've got their hydroquinone-free 5% niacinamide serum here. I bet this has fragrance in it, which can be irritating, especially for people. Yeah, it does. People trying to fade hyperpigmentation, but otherwise, this looks promising. It's got hexylresorcinol, which can help with hyperpigmentation, licorice root, vitamin C. The mushroom extract is probably moisturizing. The Vaseline Deep Moisture Jelly Cream. There's a generic version of this, though. I forget what brand it is that makes it. It's quite good. You can use it on the face, too. Came out with a new facial moisturizer. I'm excited about this, because y'all know I love oats. And I'm hoping that it's going to be just as good as their Calm and Restore Oat Gel Moisturizer, which I'm enamored with, but less expensive. Because that Calm and Restore, which they're out of, yeah, Calm and Restore, the Oat Gel Moisturizer, $17.99. Like, let's fingers crossed that this is as good as Calm and Restore, so we can watch our wallets. What is Pond's doing here with Rejuvenesce? This looks like something I saw at the Dollar Tree, no lie. Fragrance free though, which is unique for Pond's. They usually put fragrance in things. This is a niacinamide product for probably helping with hyperpigment. Oh, it's an eye cream with a retinol complex. Retinol complex sounds like something that you would have to work through with your therapist. I have a retinol complex. All right, let's dig into that. So it's got retinol propionate. That's a retinol ester. Not as helpful as retinol. See, they confuse you with retinol complex, but I'm not seeing any actual retinol in this. You know the drill, though. When it comes to eye creams, for the most part, you can just get away with using your actual moisturizer around your eyes. But as far as if you want to use a retinol to improve wrinkles around the eyes, I do suggest using a retinol eye cream as opposed to a facial retinol, because they often are formulated to be more appropriate for that eyelid skin, less irritating. What a surprise, like Target does not have any like new exciting sunscreen up in here. Now, I want to point this out because I always get new people watching my videos, so I know I've said this before, but spray sunscreens, I get it. People like them. They feel less greasy. But do you know that they are prone to skip areas. So when you use these, do multiple passes and then you physically have to rub it in. And truthfully, you end up getting very little sunscreen out of a product like this because a lot of it is the propellants. If you're going to use it on the face, do not spray it directly on your face. You've got to spray it in your hand and then rub it into your face. And from Coppertone, I'm intrigued by this because it is a broad spectrum sunscreen. And the gradual tanner, is that dihydroxyacetone? Okay, I was going to say, if they put dihydroxyacetone, which is the ingredient in sunless tanners, that would be kind of cool because that ingredient actually has been shown to offer some protection against the long wavelengths of UVA that most sunscreens are incapable of protecting against. So this is an interesting product from Coppertone. You know, they have a chemical sunscreen in this glow line that's tinted, and I actually like the way it looks on the skin. It's very nice, fast absorbing, non-greasy. It's very shimmery, and it does have fragrance, but aside from that, I actually like it. I get a lot of questions about these in-shower body lotions. I think that a lot of the moisturizing ingredient, I'm not a cosmetic chemist, but my understanding is that the ingredients, the moisturizing ingredients, their deposition on the skin is kind of activated in the presence of water. So it's just like a more convenient type product to use. But honestly, aside from that, I say just put your moisturizer onto the body. Like as soon as you once you get out of the shower, you can put the moisturizer on right away. I don't know. To me, I don't really see the advantage of those. Ooh, Nivea Sensitive and Radiant. This is new, y'all. Fragrance free from Nivea. I wonder how this compares to that cream in the blue tin. I'm sure it's more lightweight because it's a lotion. Just a guess. I'm sure it's more lightweight in consistency. Isn't there an emoji for that? I think there is. I think it's probably more lightweight in consistency compared to the cream. I would buy this, but I have so many moisturizers in my stockpile right now that I'm not sure I need to do that. Here's the Nivea cream. Is this the same one as the one in the blue tin? This one in the blue jar? Lanolin. Yeah, I think it is. People claim that this is the same product as La Mer, but it's not, because La Mer has marine extract in it, and that's the signature ingredient in La Mer, is like algae extracts, and those are rich in humectants and also have antioxidants. I mean, I'm not here in defense of La Mer. Y'all know I'm not for La Mer and blowing a ton of money on that cream, but people keep saying they're the same, but they're not. Nivea, like all of La Mer's branding is around the fact that they have like marine extracts in their products, which isn't novel in and of itself. I mean, flip over many products, you'll find Chondrus crispus. Maybelline Perfector 4-in-1 Whipped Matte Makeup. I would like to try this actually. This kind of reminds me, ooh, it's free of fragrance. This kind of suggests to me that it may be similar in consistency to the MD Solar Science sunscreens that I love so much, because I really like that whipped silicone-y consistency of products like that. I bet that's how this is, with that kind of pore blurring effect. So the sunscreen section was a bit of a dud. Let's check out the travel section, since a lot of people travel this time of year. You've got the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion. That's a good one. You can use this on the face, actually. It's your facial moisturizer. So Cetaphil recently, last year, reformulated their Gentle Skin Cleanser. I love it. I personally prefer the reformulations in comparison to the older, but I've gotten feedback from some of you that you hate the new ones. So let me know in the comments what it is that you hate about the new formulation of Cetaphil in comparison to the old. You can get a little travel pot of Vaseline here for $1.59. This is probably one of the most versatile things that you could put in your travel bag. You can use it for chapped lips, if you get chafing. You can even use it on the face, aka slug, for the plane if you've got a long flight, to help reduce water loss out of the skin. I did something similar on my recent trip with Cerave healing ointment, and the results were stupendous. Make sure you check out my travel vlogs to see that in action. Hand sanitizer, $1.99. Don't come here, because you can get it for $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Not this brand, but Although, actually, it may be cheaper here now that I think about it, because maybe my Dollar Tree one was an ounce. Honestly, Dollar Tree is not that good of a, like, the value is just not there. It's not like, I mean, you really have to hunt around to find the cost savings at Dollar Tree. Makeup remover wipes. These are still, like, people are still using these, and that's fine. They're not sufficient by themselves. They don't adequately remove the makeup. They just kind of move it around and break it up, which is fine for a first step, but you need a second step. I wonder how Up and Up performs compared to Pond's Wet Cleansing Towelettes. So I thought these would be a dupe for the Neutrogena ones. People like the Neutrogena ones. Then we have Rose Hip Conditioner here, Herbal Essence, another $1. Are all these like $1.99? They are. Tresemme, ooh la la. I still get questions about Tresemme and the DMDM Hydantoin. People are like, oh my god, formaldehyde. No, it's a formaldehyde releasing preservative, which releases very low amounts of formaldehyde to kill off microbes. Perfectly safe ingredient, unless you're allergic to it. Ooh, a little mini Hydra Boost water gel. This is a favorite, except I like the fragrance-free version of this, the extra dry skin one. This is really the section to get your travel stuff on, though, because they've got, like, cool stuff. I kind of want to try this. $2.99. I keep seeing this everywhere, this on the go oil control thing by Maybelline. It's like a stick that you rub all over your face to degrease. That probably will remove like some of your sunscreen, but what is actually in this? I don't see any ingredients. Is it just like a stone or something? I'm not sure, you guys. I'm not sure. What is this color mask? Pastel pink color depositing hair mask. Build or maintain color with each application. I don't know anything about that. Micellar Water. Comment below, do you use Micellar Water? I don't. I have a video explaining why, as though like the world needs to know. Tree Hut Sugar Lips Lip Butter. What's in this? Moringa seed oil. That's an emollient. Shea butter. It's moisturizing. It does have fragrance, which really can be pretty irritating on the lips. Ooh, speaking of irritation station, look who came out with a lip scrub. St. Ives is just never backing down. You know, I think it gets a lot of unnecessary hate online. I've explained before in other videos that the micro tear thing, it's just little tiny erosions that lead to more dryness, perhaps, but some people don't have any issue with it. It can be irritating. Anyways, people hate on it, and they're going nowhere. Like they have a loyal following. So now they have a juicy watermelon lip scrub. Mented Dark Night. That's a pretty color, but it seems more like a fall shade. Update on those of you who watch my FabFitFun unboxing. I am not feeling that lipstick I got. Like, I was watching the footage of that vlog as I was editing, and I was like, this is not working out. This is adorable. This Hero Force Shield sunscreen. This is a mineral sunscreen. It has a green tint to it, so it's helpful for camouflaging redness. Then you also have this mini Block Star by Bliss. Let me know in the comments if you've used it. It's a mineral sunscreen. Has iron oxide, so I guess it's probably tinted. It does have a lot of flower extracts that could potentially be irritating, including lavender oil. It's an essential oil. It can be irritating. Then you have these reusable soft facial rounds for apply. That's good for using like makeup remover and stuff. A little mini Cantu curling cream. A mini L'Oreal Revitalift Derm Intensive Hyaluronic Acid Serum. You could definitely use this instead of that. Don't be a Kardashian. Be paying $300 for your sodium hyaluronate. Just come here and get this. I mean, same thing. I imagine that's a pretty good product. I'm currently using their caffeine and hyaluronic acid eye serum, which I actually really like. So Target has this makeup brush cleaning mat by Sigma, When I first got into YouTube, Sigma was like all the rage. People were like talking about these makeup brushes. Now they're in Target. Anyways, make sure you are cleaning your makeup brushes regularly because it can be a trigger for acne flares, breakouts on the cheeks, as they become kind of contaminated with microbes. Looks like they have a special liquid. There are recipes online for simple, inexpensive makeup brush cleaning solutions. They're like parts of dish soap, what have you. So you don't need to buy a $25 bottle of brush cleaner. Looks like the undefined products are on sale. They are pricier at $28, but I'm telling you, this sun serum, it is really good. It's a tinted mineral sunscreen with niacinamide, and it's water resistant. I reviewed it for you guys, so check that video out. But it's very moisturizing. It has, I think it's got, tremella, which is a mushroom extract. It can be hydrating. Has antioxidants, the mushroom extract. Walking around here and seeing products that are reproductions of other products has me thinking that someone on YouTube who is looking for a type of content to create, we should start, like, as a YouTube sphere or internet sphere, we should start creating family trees of products, like trying to find the original version of some type of product. Like who could trace back the family tree of the OG makeup wipe? Pretty soon McDonald's is going to come out with a facial wipe. Like, somebody could go back in time and find out who is the OG cleansing wipe, and then like their original competitor. See what I mean? It's like, if you've ever taken evolutionary biology, you know how you should make those like phylogenetic trees. We could do that for types of products. I'm nerding out here. Because then we could go back to the original, and you could critique too how the different branches of the phylogenetic tree, oh my god, I'm getting really dorky here. You could start critiquing how the different branches of the phylogenetic tree, like, did they represent substantial improvements, or were they just a rushed, hurried duplicate in an effort to capture the same audience? That would be kind of some cool content. Maybe a little on the dry side, but... Oh, they've got one of my favorite anti-redness moisturizers, the Sensi Bio AR by Bioderma. $25.99, that's pretty steep. My other favorite anti-redness moisturizer is that ProCure Rosacare. That is a bomb product. If it's still in stock, if it's in stock right now on Amazon, I'll link it down below. But if you're in the need of a lightweight facial moisturizer for acne-prone, rosacea-prone, and/or sensitive skin, or just skin in general, and you're looking to camouflage redness, try that one out. These out, Zero Waste Body Wash Sheets Plus. So, oops. Coconut and Jasmine is the scent here. Are they stored in this little Tupperware container? Looks like it. Wet body wash sheet, work into a lather using hands and your favorite loofah. 100 dissolvable pouches. This would be good for travel though. This is just scented wash. Sodium cocoa isothianate, that's a mild surfactant. Lauryl glucoside, also a mild surfactant. Ferulic acid is up in the club. I don't know how that's going to perform in any sachet. Again, not a cosmetic chemist, but that does sound like some magic up in these sheets. Here's the Castile soap that's unscented by Dr. B. I know that this has a cult following. My gosh, question Dr. Bronner and you will be branded. But the problem with this is it can be pretty drying overall. So just be aware of that. This woman I watch on YouTube, she does like grocery hauls and stuff. She washes her produce in this, which, I mean, it's not like she puts a big heaping thing in there, just a little bit. I guess that kind of makes sense. Yeah, it even says a dash in a bowl of water to remove residue from fruits and veggies. I mean, it makes sense that would work. Let me know if you've ever washed your produce with Dr. B. That I watched, she does that, and I think the whole reason she started doing it is that she had a big bottle of it that she had was trying to get rid of, and she's like, well, I'll just start using it to wash my produce. And then she found that she liked doing that, and I don't know if it's now become a thing for her or she's still working her way through the original bottle. Here we have a pre-cleansed shower butter by Dove. Oh yeah, this is their serums, their body wash serums. Just very confusing. I think I covered these. This whole line of the body wash serums, that Dove is just trying to capitalize on that serum word. Again, when we go back to the phylogenetic tree of product types, somebody needs to find the OG serum, because look how far it has come in the reiterations. It's made its way to body wash, which, how does that even make sense? A body cleanser peptide serum. Now, I have heard from cosmetic chemists that some of the technology can actually deposit these ingredients on the skin after cleansing. So, and we know that salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide body washes are effective. So but I'm skeptical about some of the stuff that Dove is doing here. I'm a bit skeptical. Like this what are we even doing here? We're moisturizing, we're washing it off, and then we're putting on another moisturizer. I mean, do we just see the series of events here? Right? Dove has this moringa oil pre-cleansed shower butter. Do you wash it off? And then I guess you wash it off with I'm so confused. Well, guys, that's what we have in Target. Not a whole lot new, but I hope you guys enjoyed this skincare shop with me video. On the end slide, I'm going to put my last Target video if you guys like these, so you can check out what I commented on in that one. But if you enjoyed this, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and as always, don't forget, sunscreen and subscribe. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye!